never usually does. Yes, I don't know what I'd done. I'd set it so it was vertical when I meant to set it for horizontal. Horizontal is best. Unless you're doing a short, in which case it isn't the best because nobody watches it. So that's a happy Thingsome Sunday to you too, Arafingal. Everybody's happy, everybody's sad, everybody's waiting for something that they had some other time, but not now because it's all gone, it's all gone, it's all gone. Yeah. I should probably write a song in advance rather than just strumming along and doing stuff like that. But who knows? Yeah, maybe this is best. Who knows? Yes. So there's only you and me, you and I together. Yay! Nobody else is here. Oh, there's 2 people now. Who else is here? It's one of about 3 people probably. Can I guess? Is it Chase? Is it Philip? Is it somebody else? Probably not. Scott. Somebody. I don't know. Or somebody else. Somebody else completely. Another person who isn't any of those people. There's other people that sometimes come and watch me, but there's not many. Yeah. So it's been another week of. And apparently next week we're all gonna, if you're one of the people that's chosen, you're gonna go up into the air. Hooray! Yes, we are Legion, so we will not be going up in the air with those other people. We will be here. So we'll have a lot of room for the people. Wouldn't have thought there's a lot of people going up in the air, to be honest. Especially not the people that think they are the people that are going up in the air. If you know, you know. Yeah, weird things happening. It's like, what on earth are you talking about? But there was somebody that I saw that doesn't believe it, but sort of does believe it, and is saying they're a bit worried that they might be wrong about not believing it. Anyway, who of us is saved? It won't be me. It probably won't be you. If you think it's you, it won't be you. If you don't think it's you, it won't be you. So, yeah, I don't know how it works, but I very much think that the people that are cheering this on are the least likely to be the ones. So, oh, yes, I've just got a little pop-up because I ordered something from a supermarket that's coming tomorrow. It is called Shopping Food, because I got a discount. Hooray! £15 off. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. Yeah. So that's good. My no word. I sent off my DNA test that I got, and it came, and I sent it off, and I don't know whether they've. It says, well, it was second class, so it's probably not going to arrive for a long time. But since that time, I went to Cardiff for a day. Didn't do any filming because it was raining and horrible, and I was miserable and wet, and I didn't want to do anything, and blah blah blah. Anyway, I got overcharged for my bus fare, and this is worse than this is bad because it was £17 when it should have been £9.50 capped. And I sent a message to them to try and get my money back. And nobody, it said 4 working days. I had to wait until Tuesday or Wednesday to make sure that I knew what it was. So on Wednesday, yeah, I go shopping. Yeah, on Wednesday, I asked them about that on the form that you're supposed to fill in, and they haven't got back to me. Although, has it been 4 working days? Probably not. 3. So it'll be 4 working days tomorrow. So if they don't get back to me, I'm going to be distraught. Because, money's money, and it's quite difficult. It's like when you're like, £7.50 overcharged, it's capped. And I think that the whole week it gets capped at £27. But it was more than that I spent by the time, because I came back the next day. I stayed overnight. I stayed in a hotel room, the same hotel room that I stayed in 2016 when I was doing the Welsh Unsigned Comedian of the Year competition. And I got through. So there was 2 of us. I got through to the semi-finals then. I didn't actually get through any further than that. The semi-finals were in Bridgend, and it was quite a... But I had the same hotel room that I had all the way back. It was like, oh, wow, look at this hotel room. Woo! Fancy schmancy. It wasn't fancy schmancy. It was like the cheapest hotel room I could have got. It would have been cheaper, but for some reason, it's more expensive now than if it was like twice the price than if I'd have got it 2 months in the future. It's like, I don't want it 2 months in the future. But while I was trying to book it on the day, it went up and down and up and down and up and down. And I tried to book it and it went wrong. And then it went up. It's like, I do not like this dynamic pricing. I think they should have a price and stick to it. Hotel at the end of the universe. It might have been. It might have been the end of the universe. Maybe everything's finished. Maybe the reason everything's repeating itself is it's all finished. There's nothing left to be had. Oh, also, by the way, I had I'm filming this on one of the phones. I got 2 phones. Oh, yeah. Which people have given me. My brother gave me this one. Well, actually, my brother sold this to my parents to give to me for Christmas. But I got another one a few years ago that somebody gave me, and that's been great. There's more space on it, so I've been using the other one as a camera, only this is the only one that actually does the horizontal for live for some reason. So I haven't been using this one. But today I was making apple crumble, and my big mug that you sometimes see that says ugly mug dropped on it, and I was like, oh no! And as I was looking at it, it got bigger and bigger. It's just like, it's very, very it's just, it looks like some sort of look at this. Look at this. It looks like, so yes, this actually Philip gave me this. Look at that. It's got a weird crack on it that looks like an insect. So it's lasted a while because I think it was Philip's old phone, and I got this. I think he saved it for me during COVID, and when the COVID's not over, let's be honest, but when the restrictions were over, I got this phone that had been saved for the whole during lockdown, and now it's broken. It did have a long run. It did have a long run. The thing is, I mean, it was actually losing power. Like, I charge it, and sometimes it doesn't charge at all. I'm like, in Edinburgh, I was panicking because it didn't charge at all for a couple of days. And then I was like, it's charging again. But the charge holds for approximately an hour and a half before it needs to be charged again. So I think it was probably on its last legs. But to have a big crack in the middle of it now is... oh no, especially since this one that I'm using has also got a big crack in it because I took it to Derry and it fell out of my suitcase. So now everything's cracked, everything's broken all at once. So this is, I mean, I've been playing little games on it, and it's like like the little iconic sprites, it's like it covers them up and that, but you're just like, ew. I could get a replacement soon. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking, and there's like, you can get cheap phones for about 80 quid, but I don't know how long they last because people are going wet. Yeah, it says on it, this model is often returned. I'm like, well, I probably should get that. So I'm going to have a little look to see. I'm not going to get the first one that I look at because, yeah, and people are going, oh, you can have the screen replaced. But considering that the power is going on it, really. And it has got one advantage of this, there's not this. This one that I'm pointing at, it's got, you can't have any extra space. You can't have like an SD card or anything, which is annoying. That's like, oh well, no, you need to spend money on cloud storage. It's like, sod that, because when the cloud storage goes down, or you have to spend vast amounts of money because somehow the free one that you were using has decided that you have to pay for it, then you've lost all your stuff, or it's up in the cloud. It's in the cloud, and you'll never get it raining back at you. So that's it. So what's in the cloud? Everything's in the cloud. What's in the cloud? My stuff. My stuff needs to be private on my phone and not in the cloud. It's enough. Enough is enough. So SD cards, yes, hardly any do, but some of the cheaper ones do. Haha, that's it. The sort of like off-brand ones do, because I got one for my dad a while ago, which I've also been playing. I've been playing little games on it. It's like, can I have my phone back? He's going. It's like, here it is. So he plays games on it too. So that's the main reason to have this phone. But it is a nice solid phone, and it has got a lot of space, and also you can put an SD card, which is what I want. Haha. So that's really what the most important thing is. What's this? Oh yes, somebody posted this a while ago, a couple of days ago, and said, this looks familiar, what is that? And I've done a Google Lens on it or something, and I can't find it, so I don't know. So yeah, I thought maybe it's a famous picture, but no, it's not. And also, I've just been seeing like fake pictures, like photos that say, like, this is a historical picture of something, and you're like, I don't think it is, because one, that's supposed to be 1945. You say, well, why are the soldiers in the background wearing what looks like Australian uniforms from the First World War, and also, why has that man got George Orwell's face? And I mean, George Orwell was alive in 1945, but not in this particular situation, which I won't go into what it is, but somebody said that that's happening a lot, and people are posting fake images. But I did a Google lens on it, and Google did not help me in the least, because the AI popped up, and this is why I don't use, I've been using DuckDuckGo, Duck, and turn the AI off on that. But I thought, no, I'll see where the Google lens is. She used to be in the past. That tin eyes, somebody said, is more useful. But Google AI, I'm like, hello, is this an AI generated image, Google? And Google AI went, no, that's really historical. Yes, there's, but no. But when you actually look into it, that this image appeared for the first time ever. This doesn't say who's done this, who did the. It doesn't say what the photographer is. It assures me that it's not AI. It's a real photographer. But doesn't tell me who the photographer is. It hasn't appeared anywhere online until 2025, this year, in about June. Lots of similar images have appeared about that time. Also, no citations, no proof of provenance or anything like that. But no, it's definitely historical. But then somebody said tin eye, and I put tin eye up, and it was like, no, there are absolutely no matches for this. And I'm like, no, there wouldn't be, because it's AI. It's definitely AI. It's got the right number. This is why it's confusing. It's got the right number of fingers and arms. But somebody else put something up that had Queen Elizabeth I as a child and her father and some corgis. But the corgis, one of them had cigarettes for legs. One of them seemed to be growing out of Queen Elizabeth I as a child's back. That her father, his leg was sort of twisted around, and he had a floating dog that wasn't a corgi. It looked like some sort of weird hybrid, and the other corgi that had the cigarettes for legs was just sort of like. And also, Queen Elizabeth, I don't think Queen Elizabeth's dad was Christopher Plummer. It looked like Christopher Plummer. But the most damning thing of all of this is that Queen Elizabeth had 3 legs. And I don't think she did have 3 legs. I mean, I might be wrong with this, but historically speaking. But underneath it said, it was on a site, a Facebook site, saying historical images or images of the past or whatever. And they post a lot of these. And it was like, this is a picture of Queen Elizabeth the second as a child with her. It's like, no, it's not. Don't tell me that this is a historical image when it clearly is not. Unless something very strange is going on with history, and it's all been altered. So I'm very angry about this, because there's other things that are AI. There's something that is very, very, very AI, and it's text. And I think you know what it is, and I've run that through. Grammarly said it's definitely human. There's no % AI. It's like, Grammarly, you're lying at me. You're lying at me, because every other place I put it said 67% at the very least. And somebody said it was 87%. So I don't know what people are playing at, but there's a lot of AI around at the moment. And at this point, somebody else on my Facebook feed said, I'm beginning to think that there are some AI images online. And I pointed out that most of them are. In fact, about 99.9% of all things that you see online are definitely AI. It's just rubbish. It's awful. It's just a tragedy. It doesn't make it. AI. AI does nothing for entertainment. AI does nothing for people. Apparently, we've got lots of AI places coming here because of a negotiation that they had this week with somebody that shall remain nameless. It's like, hooray, hooray! Look, it's just like, whoa, we can't regulate AI because the UK will fall far behind. And think of everyone else will have an advantage on us. An advantage in what? An advantage in corgis with cigarettes for legs? An advantage in having legs coming out of your head? What advantage? What advantage? No! I'm not having this. I'm not having any more of this nonsense. Nonsense AI! You can go and get in the sea! Like the fishies. The fishies, that's where they live, in the sea. In the sea, where the AI should be. But then, will the octopuses, the octopi, no, they are octopuses, it's not octopi. That's not how it works. The octopuses will take over and they'll come crawling out. Because the octopuses are very good at pretending to be other things. So maybe all of the octopuses are AI, and that's what it is. AI octopuses underneath the sea. AI octopuses are coming for you and they're coming for me. And AI octopuses are what you don't want to see in the sea. But they're cephalopods. They are coming for us. I wrote fan fiction that had a lot of cephalopods in it. It was, and actually, you can go look for it, and then everything will be out. Because if you look for this and you find it, then all the other stuff that I've written will be become apparent. But it was an AI. No, it wasn't an AI. It wasn't AI. It was before AI. It was an Atlantis, a Stargate Atlantis fan fiction, an alternate universe. So not an AI, an AU, alternate universe. Alternate universe is not the same as AI. An alternate universe where the two main characters in Stargate Atlantis were in a different universe, where because one of them was a physicist, very famously a physicist in Stargate Atlantis, but in my AU fic, he was a biologist that specialized in cephalopods. So I had to do loads of researches about because there was the aliens in that. The aliens were very octopus-like. So they're like squid. So I thought this was very funny. And so instead of being a physicist, he was a biologist, and he got very upset because he couldn't win a Nobel Prize because he was a biologist, and there is no. Very interesting fact, there is no Nobel Prize for biology, so he's very upset. So, yes, exactly. So it was an alternate universe where he was a biologist instead of a physicist. And he always, in Stargate Atlantis, did not like biologists. He thought that they were terrible and awful. So that was funny. So, and also, because one of the things that is the sort of fan fiction I wrote had... It was relationship based, and what you do is you get two characters and you smush them together. Even though in the show there might be a little basis, there might be some undercurrent, but they're not actually ever gonna smush together. So they smush together in my AU universe fic. So it's fun. Ha ha ha. So if you find that, I don't know how. If you find that, then you will be aware of other things that I've written similar. Because I also wrote a Stargate Atlantis fan fiction with an alternate universe that was for the boys. The Bette Midler film with Bette Midler and somebody else. I can't remember it. When the rail. Anyway, in this alternate universe, Rodney from Stargate Atlantis is the Bette Midler character. And I actually, I didn't use AI to make a picture, but I made a picture where I got Photoshop and I got his face and I carefully blended it, because in those days, if you wanted to do Photoshop, you had to really work at it. And one of my little minor hobbies back in the day was taking cats, because when I first got on the internet, there was this thing where you got pictures of cats and you inserted them you Photoshop them into scenes where they shouldn't be. Because I got one where I got a little kitten and I put it on Sid Charisse's leg in Singing in the Rain. You know, she's got a leg and she's sticking out. I photoshopped a cat on her leg. I thought that was fun. So I photoshopped cats behind the grassy knoll and places like that. So that was one of my interesting early internet. They don't use the internet like they used to. So it's innocent days where you put pussycats in silly situations. Not like today where you've got bad things. This is good things. So where you make fan fiction about stupid things that make no sense. Now, I obviously didn't take these seriously. I just did them. It was fun. Yes. Yeah, don't you, if you're in the alternate universe, if you're not in the, try to get back to the alternate universe. You can't. Like my fan fiction with Stargate Atlantis, Rodney and Shepherd. I can't remember what his name is. It's a long time since I didn't wear Stargate Atlantis. It's a long time since I watched Stargate Advantage Atlantis. So Rodney met up with Shepherd, who was also an alternative. So anyway, there was a couple of different. Anyway, they were trying to get back. They accidentally found themselves, I think, in Stargate Atlantis universe, and were like, oh my gosh, because they didn't know anything about the things they were supposed to. It's like, I'm a biology specialist. How do I know anything about physicists stuff? And there was a whole thing about. So I did a lot of research about wormholes and how to get to different universes, and I think it's scientifically accurate about how you actually get the bridge between the universes. I think that is. I mean, that wasn't mainly that, because it's a relationship fic, really. It's just an excuse to get the two characters to smush together, which was Stargate Atlantis' Rodney and Stargate Atlantis' Major Shepherd. Smush! Ah! People used to go, I don't think these characters have any sort of chemistry. I don't think that you can possibly say they do. And I go, I beg to differ. The stupider it was, the more likely I was. I've sort of outed myself as a fanficker. I haven't written them for years and years, but it was fun while it lasted. Fun! Alienated people now, which alienated the Stargate Atlantis was all about aliens. Gone off. What is that? Yes, this universe has gone off on one. Forget about it. So if you're a biologist and everyone thinks you're a physicist, then you're gonna have to do your research to find out stuff about physics and get back to where you once belonged. Woo! Maybe that's what that song was about. Get back to the other universe where you definitely belong. Let's try and get back there quicker rather than later. Maybe, yes, Alien Earth looks good. Oh, yes, we were just looking at that. But that is on the channel that we're supposed to be boycotting, isn't it? So, I've only just signed back up to it for Only Murders in the Building. So I'm really annoyed that they've done inadvisable things. Don't kowtow to authority. I respect my authority. Yes. Oh dear. What is going on? Really? Why are we in the wrong universe? And if the rapture indeed... Oh, that's what it's called. Yes, the rapture. If the rapture comes this week, which some people on the darker areas of the internet are saying it does, I get very excited about it. So that's worrying, because they really think it's happening. It's like, what do you think would happen next? If this happens, if you start floating up into the air, what will happen after that? Do you have any conception? But they seem to think, oh yes, it's coming. But apparently it's like some lunatics, let's be honest, some people in the 19th century didn't like the Bible that much. They thought, well, we write fan fiction about the Bible. Fan fiction about the Bible is what this whole thing is. Fan fiction about the Bible is what most religion is. Fan fiction about the Bible, you actually read the Bible, you realise that everything that anyone does is fan fiction about the Bible, except they don't like the Bible. They just write what they want and smushing people together who do not need to be together. It's fan fiction about the Bible. Fan fiction. That's what it is. So yes, see, it was all leading to something, really. This whole rant, this whole thing is just of callbacks. And yes, well, it's just threads among threads. Don't argue, Jesus, just fine. Exactly. But that's probably the Bible. Its own. It's like Ouroboros. Ouroboros. It is itself. So everything in the Bible is fan fiction about itself. Everything in itself is fan fiction about the Bible. The Bible is fan fiction about the Bible. So it doesn't exist. Everything in the Bible is fan fiction about itself, and everything that anyone thinks about the Bible is fan fiction about the Bible, which is already fan fiction about the Bible, which is fan fiction about the Torah and the various different things, and fan fiction. It's all fan fiction. I will stop short without saying certain things are fan fiction. Oh, they're real. Yes, there's probably some real stuff at the heart of it. Don't get me for blasphemy. I can't blaspheme. I don't have anything to blaspheme against because I am what I am. That's the Bible. I am what I am. So I am what I am is in the Caja for the musical. I am what I am is what John Paul Sartre said. I am what I am is what Popeye the Sailor said. I am what I am is quite early in the Bible. So is they all or is they ain't the same thing? So Jean Paul Sartre and Popeye the Sailor and Caja for and the supreme being, man, person thing, hasn't got a gender thing, whatever it is thing, but if it exists thing. I am what I am. I am a yam. I am a yam. I am a yam. I am a yam. Blaspheming all over the place. I certainly will not go up. I'm making sure I do not want to be floating in the sky. Doing whatever they do. It's like, what happens next? If you float high enough, then you'll get into the ether. If you float high enough, then you'll get into the upper echelons. And then you'll get through, and you'll sort of poke through, and then the burning as you reach the outer rim of the atmosphere. You'll go, and then you'll go all fiery, and then you'll plummet back down. Don't think that's a good idea, is it? Or do they think that they're going to be transported somehow? There's some sort of fissure in reality. Foof, 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 and they disappear. Now, I don't want to make fun of the people that believe this, but I do want to make fun of the people that believe this, but it's very, very worrying that people believe this. Do you believe this? Why? And if it does happen, I'm not saying that it's beyond the realms of possibility. Maybe it will. Maybe there'll be all sorts of floating people float. They'll go. And we'll go, woo, they were right. Woo, what's next? Bye. And then there'll just be us. And that will probably be, on reflection, better. Hooray! We've got it to ourselves. We're not actually going to go down. We're just going to stay here. Oh, no. Oh, we'll go. Oh, if only all those people were still here, because they were so lovely and wonderful. They were the best of us. Oh, what a shame they're gone. We'll go, what a terrible shame. Oh, no. Oh, they were right. We will go. So, yeah, not that I want to mock them. Not at all. Why would I want to do that? Anyway, so, yes, that's something to look forward to, isn't it? Hooray. So, have a lovely week, and I shall see you next week. Unless it's true. No, if it is. I mean, I don't know. Are they going to take the internet with them? Because if they're not taking the internet with them, then very much everything will stay the same. So, it's fine. I will see you next week. So, I will see you next week. Rapture or not. Yay. All right, so you can go and look for these fan fictions and go, oh no, my goodness, whoa, and they've written that as well. Oh my goodness, shocking. There's not actually any shocking stuff in it. It's all very silly and fun. Yes. All right.